see if I can find myself. Go away.
Have fun.
You're bothering me. Go away.
Give me a kiss.
I swear to God, I'm going to smack you. Go away.
Kiss.
Go away, please. I'm on live. Go away. You're making me nuts. I'm going to put you outside with the dog. Hi, Alyssa. Andy's like up here in my face. I'm going to put him out with the dog. How y'all doing? Hey, Heidi. Hey, Leanne. Hello, hello. Let me see if I can share this out to the Pink Divas.
During his last deployment, his life changed forever. An explosive device detonated, causing him to lose portions of both legs and both arms. But that didn't stop.
What y'all doing? Just down here. Okay, let me see what I can.
This incredible survivor and his wonderful wife are coming up right now.
Trying to get where I can see the comments. Hey, Debbie. Graham Crafter, what a great name. What a great name. Hey, Joan, I was just watching you make that cute Gingy book stack. I like that a lot. That was really cute. Let's see. How's everybody's Monday going? I had to work today. I didn't get to watch a lot. Sometimes I sneak in when I'm at work. Hi, Jan. I'm so glad you're doing better. Everybody's been sort of worried, I guess with good. Oh, thank you, Joan. I tried. Hi, Karen. Let's see. All right. I think I've got it shared where I'm supposed to share it, and Andy's leaving me alone. All right. I want to show you some stuff first. I finished some things that we started on the live the last couple weeks, and I haven't gotten to show them yet. So I don't know if y'all remember, I started with this tree that came from Crafty Ma'am. I haven't heard from her, Karen. Hi, Mandy. I haven't heard from her. I told her to pop in and say hello because I was sure y'all wanted to hear from her. Hey, Shay. She's got gout back in her foot again, and it's really painful. And so I'm hoping she's going to pop in and say hello. So anyway, I worked on this on 2 different lives, doing the tree and getting the base set. And I think we made this snowman one night. Some of these objects, this came from Crafty Ma'am. The bulbs came from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, and these came from Temu. But so I did get it finished, and I put snow on the ground. And I thought it turned out pretty cute. And I put little sprinklies, glitteries on the bow. So I finished that, which I think has ended up pretty quick. And then I was working on shakers. So I love glitter and shiny things. Let's see. Who else is here? Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Jan. It was fun making it. It just took me a long time. It did turn out pretty good, didn't it, Joan? So this is a little shaker that I made, that I finished. I got a bow. I think I'm going to put some glitter on here. But anyway, I thought it turned out pretty cute. I cut that silly ribbon that Hobby Lobby has on there, and I'm going to put another kind of ribbon up there. So that's one thing, another thing I finished. And then this is another shaker that I made. Again, I want to change this out. I was just hanging it so it would dry. So I put all these ribbons on it, but I put light bulbs around it. I wish they light up, but they don't. And then I put the gold. I just glued the gold on, and then hung some ribbons on it. So this is pretty cute too. I like this. And I love the shakers. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Let's see who I'm missing here. Hey, Graham Crafter. What's your name, Graham Crafter? Your first name. So I can call you by your first name. Although I like Graham Crafter. Hey, Lisa. Alyssa, you're so sweet. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Joan. I love shakers. I used to be I still am, I guess, a little bit of a paper crafter. So, anyway, I love shaker cards. I don't have on my pajamas. I'm in North Carolina, and it was 13 degrees here this morning when I came to work. So, I bought some more. These are the packs. It comes 4 in a pack. These are out on Amazon. There's Sizzix domes, and they come 4 to a pack. They already have tape on them. And so you just peel that white tape off around the back and stick them. The only thing that I'll tell you, hey Ellen, the only thing that I'll tell you is they've got a lot of static in them, and so take a dryer sheet or something and wipe it out before you use it. Hey Jan, I'm in Winston-Salem. Are you not in North Carolina? Are you? Are you in North Carolina? I'm in Winston-Salem. And it's cold here. And I need to move to Florida. Is anybody in North Carolina that's out here tonight? That would be fun. So tonight, we are going to make this. I made one. I was playing with it. I got inspired by Lydia's baker hat. Hi, Regina. And so we are going to make this tonight, except we're going to make it in purple. I already made this one in green. I hate these little stink bugs are everywhere. I made it in green, and it's sort of a Gingiana Samore. I was trying to get away from... Oh, you did, Alyssa? I love snow globes. My mom collected snow babies. My son is 36, and my mom collected snow babies for him for a long time. Oh, you used to live in Boone. I went to Appalachian. That's where I got my undergraduate from. Oh, how fun. Where are you now? Hey, Deborah. Anyway, so we're going to make this tonight in purple because I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to do something that was maybe not so Christmassy, but had the baker's hat that Lydia made. I was going to try one, so that's what we're going to do tonight. I love Boone. We have season tickets to the Appalachian Games, and I feel like I'm going home when I go up there. 18 years ago, oh my gosh, it's so different. It's like I was there, I graduated in 81 because I'm old, but gosh, it's changed so much. Everything up there has changed. So I'm going to start with obviously a styrofoam ball. And I think I put this out on my Facebook page, but I use this little cutter. Oh, you live in West Virginia? You're not too far. I can come see you. We come through West Virginia. We're going to Pennsylvania Friday, and I should come up there and see you sometime. So you just have to turn it on. It doesn't take very long to heat it up. I try to look at where they glued the styrofoam ball together to sort of get my bearings. And I try to make a flat spot so it can sit on the table, and I do that on both sides. So if you heat it up for just a second, it doesn't take very long. Again, I just line this line up, and it'll go right through it like butter. And there you are. And you have a sort of flat edge. And I just do it on the other side too. If you need to cut a little bit more off, you can just come down another side. Sort of have to get used to it, but it's really easy to use. So I'm gonna do the other side too for the top. So I just sort of get it level, or what I think is level. Sometimes it's not. These eyeballs. This actually comes with a straight stick too that you can use, and then you just turn it off. It's actually cool pretty quickly. It will burn you if you touch it, but it gets cool pretty quick. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? You graduated from high school in Charlotte. Oh, yeah. Oh, in 80. I graduated from high school in 77. We could be sisters. So I'm going to take some purple clay. What you doing, Regina? What do y'all do for Christmas? Y'all go somewhere? My mom lives here in Winston, and so what's left of us here go over there for Christmas. Sometimes there's not very many of us. Andy's children and two of my children and live in Pennsylvania, so we're going up there this weekend for the weekend. So when I was making this originally, I used a mold to texture the clay on the bottom. And I really like doing that. I have several molds. I'm going to use this one tonight, the sort of basket weave. I use like a knitted sweater sometimes, and they all work sort of the same. Oh, good, Regina. Where's your stepsons? This is little bubbles. These are really cool. You can put beads down in this before you cover it with clay, and then the beads are stuck to the clay. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. It's very elegant. I use this sometimes on cakes. A lot of cakes. I like that one. And of course, a beehive. I have several. This isn't all I have. I'm a mold. I'm an earring hoe and a mold hoe. And I love this one. This is fun to use. Anyway. Oh, I know I am, Regina. You love purple. I love purple too. Let me get all those out of the way. So I'm just going to roll out some clay. Oh, Lisa. I'm so sorry. That's hard. My dad died when I was 26. So he's been gone 40 years. He's been gone a long time. My mom is 90 and she lives close to me, but she's definitely having some health issues. So it's not easy, is it, Regina? I can't imagine losing both of them in 1 year. Alyssa, you love purple too. So I always roll this out first and get it sort of flat. I use painter sticks. I use these sticks I bought at Amazon that have different sizes. And then sometimes I cut it with scissors to separate it because it's going to take two to go around it. Sometimes I have to roll it out a little bit more, but so you're just going to take the mold. Some people press this down, some people roll it down. I press it just a little bit. The only thing that you have to be careful of is don't let the clay move very much or you lose or mess up the imprint, so I don't do it too hard. Cat hairs, we got cats. Oh, Regina. She's so sad. They should lose their parents when they're young. That's the way life is, isn't it? Okay, get off of there. Now, some molds, this one just pulls off pretty well. Some molds you need to use a little oil or something to help them. I use regular cooking oil sometimes. Sometimes I use spray oil. And then I'm just going to take this and trim it. Hi, Christy. I hope I've said hello to everybody. If I haven't, I'm not trying to slight you. What's everybody else doing for Christmas? Have y'all finished shopping? So I'm going to make another one. Have y'all got everything done? Again, I just sort of spread it out till I get it sort of covering the mold, and then sometimes you can press it too hard and you'll lose the mold altogether, but oh, Regina, I know it's crazy. My adult relationship with my mom is wonderful and terrible all at the same time. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. I love my mom. But I know all those what ifs. I think about, my dad missed everything. Our children, and I have 2 brothers. Our children, our marriages. But he's up there. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't any good. Well, I'll have to roll that. That was silly. He's up there looking down on us. So what are the rest of y'all doing? Yeah, I like them too, Jan. I actually use them for a lot of things. I texture a lot of things. When I started fake baking, which seems like a long time ago, I learned a lot from Annie's Treasures. Annie and I still watch her. But she loves to use these mats. But they're an easy way to get texture. Sometimes I've tried the rollers, and I don't particularly do very well with it. So, all right, we're going to try this one again and see if I don't put it on top of that. Yeah, Regina, you can't live there, can you? Not a good place. I'm thankful I've had my mom for as long as I've had her, and on we march. Okay, let's try this again. So what are the rest of y'all doing for Christmas? Do y'all cook the meals? Do you have one meal? I'm actually doing... Hi, Tanya. You just have to send gifts to your brother and sister-in-law, and then you're officially done Christmas shopping. Oh, I wish that was true. Hi, Kathleen. Aloha. You have one meal for 3 days. I know, that's about right, isn't it? We usually have turkey at Thanksgiving, but my mom is cooking a tenderloin. Let's see which way this goes better. My mom is cooking a tenderloin for Christmas, so I'm excited. So I try to sort of stick this together. Can y'all see all right? I try to stick this together. I actually flip it over very gently and just sort of rub it so I can get the back side to adhere without seeing if I smush the other part. Oh, Jan. Well, I have a good relationship with my mom, I guess, but she's never stopped being a mom, so sometimes that makes it a little hard, but breakfast and then appetizers. Ooh, that sounds fun. I should put this on a little thing so I can rub the glue around a little better. So if you have a smooth styrofoam, you need to put a little glue on it. If you have rough styrofoam, this always kills my hands. If you have rough styrofoam, you don't need any glue, but if you have something smooth that can slide. Sometimes I like it when it slides, but. Hi, Debbie. I know I called my mom today on the way home and to say hello on the way home from work. I do that a lot. And she said, how cold is it outside? And I said, oh, Lord. It was 13 degrees when I left home this morning. And she said she wasn't coming out for a week. I guess I should do that like that. So I'm just going to sort of wrap this around. Oh, going out for Chinese. We love Chinese. That's fun. Then I'm just going to take some scissors and cut this. We love Chinese. Ooh, pizza dip. Gosh, y'all are making me hungry. Ooh, I love to play games. We just went to my mom's. My brother lives in Charlotte. One brother lives a mile from me. So my mom lives a mile one way, my brother lives a mile the other way. One brother. But the other one came up here and we played, we love playing games. Do y'all play Uno? Ooh, you cater. I'd like to do that too, Regina. We've gotten addicted to this new game called Uno No Mercy, a card game, and oh my goodness. It can be brutal. So I'm just pushing it in sort of gently. I'm just smushing the top down on the block on the top. We do too, Lisa. Everybody in my family and Andy's family, and they love games. And when I was growing up, we worked a lot of jigsaw puzzles and played a lot of games, but I haven't worked any jigsaw puzzles lately. So you should end up with a pretty little covered with whatever mold that you used. I normally let this dry before I go any farther, but because we're doing live tonight, I'm going to do it. But I make pieces usually and then let them dry and then put them together. They seem to do better, but tonight we're just going to do it. I love that color, perfect. Okay, let's see. Regina. Hi, Tatia. I hope I say that right. Tatia or Tatia? He loses. Oh, yeah. Oh, Regina, it makes my mom, oh, we like sequins too. It makes my mom so mad. She's like, I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game. And then deal the cards. And and it's funny, like she's drawn to it. It is brutal. Oh, Debbie, I like to do puzzles too. I need to, I need some white. I need some white clay. We worked puzzles all the time at my mom. We used to work 3D puzzles. Oh, Tasha. Well, I'm completely saying it wrong. Tasha. Thank you. What's Pocono, Kathleen? Tasha. Let's remember that. Oh, thank you, Lisa. It's just stacked up on the shelf. I try to keep it by colors, but I've covered up the front of it with all this junk. My treasures. My junk. Every round, so many ways to win. I've never played that. Hey, Andy, look up Pocono. P-O-K-I-N-O. He's going to watch a football game in here. He's a sore loser. My mother is too. She always sits with Andy on one side of her, and Saturday night she had Andy on one side and my brother on the other side, and they were just tanking her. But she tanks right back, so. All right, I'm rolling out some white. What I did was I took this little mold right here and I made a little border around this, sort of to cover up the top a little bit. So I'm gonna oil this up. I have a little jar of oil that sits over here all the time, tucked up underneath my laptop so I can't spill it because I'm spilling prone. So I'm just going to grease it up a little bit. Do y'all use oil or water? Oh, P-O-K-E-N-O. It's kind of like bingo. I like bingo.
P-O-K-E-N-O.
B-O-K-E-N-O.
P, yeah. Pokino.
Pokino.
It's a card game.
Yes. A new card game we could play. Did y'all play Liverpool? All right, so I'm gonna make a little border. Move the clay away. I have this little makeup brush. I have some of them. If anybody wants one, if you were on my live sale, I stuck one in your box. And if anybody wants these, I'll send you one. You have to buy them in a 5-pack from Amazon, but they let you push the clay out of the mold without damaging the clay because it's soft, so it doesn't put the holes in it like sometimes the hard things do. Just gonna clean this up a little bit. Well, we love card games. The kids, we've got a really good friend in Pennsylvania whose 10-year-old daughter, she is brutal at Uno. No mercy, she loves it. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and put this around the edge right here, sort of to cover up that edge. I'm going to try to figure out what my front is first. I think that's my front. It's not going to go all the way around, so I'm trying to start in the center where the front is and go around the back. So I know I'll have 2 little seams in the back, but it'll be all right. I just have to make one more little piece. So it looks like that. Just gives us a cute little border. And then I just need another piece. Oh yeah, Shay. Oh, okra. Oh, I like apples to apples too. I haven't played apples to apples. Shay, I'll send you one. Just message me your address. I'll just put it in the regular mail with a stamp on it. Get the whole thing out. All right, and I'm just going to make a little piece. Wrap little presents for each round. Oh. My mom went to a friend's house. They were playing, I guess, Dirty Santa or the elephant, whatever everybody calls that, where you bring gifts, and they had some kind of dies. I don't know if it was one or two. So anyway, so it goes all the way around the thing. And when it's dry, I always cover the bottom with, I either cut out a piece of clay to go on the bottom, or I use foam board or something to sort of finish it off. I don't like unfinished. And so I finish it off with that. She went somewhere where they had a dye. Yes, that's what I use, Stephanie. I'll send you one if you want it. Just message me your address. I'll just put it in the mail. Just it'll tape a stamp or two. And there's some kind of die where it says you roll the die and you pass all the gifts to the left, or you pass them to the right, or you open a new one, or whatever. A new take, I guess, on an old game. Okay. But I don't know, I haven't seen it before, but thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, the White Elephant Gift Exchange, Alyssa. Oh, we love left, right, center. I think I was talking about that. Somebody was talking about that on my live. My friends love to play left, right, center. It's like the biggest hit of the parade. I'm going to make this a little bit thicker. So I just have these. These came from Amazon. I can send you a link if you want. There's things so that clay is only one. We love left, right, center. We always play with the dollars, and then my friends decided they wanted to play with more money. So everybody brought 3 $5 bills. There must have been 40 of us. And we played with each with 3 $5 bills. And that was a haul. That was a serious haul. Your family's. Yeah, me too, Kathleen. I just like knowing it's finished. Okay, so I'm working on this next layer right here. And I'm just sort of putting a top on it. And I'm just rolled out some clay. And you'll see, am I getting out of the camera? And I just use this little, this is out of that metal set that you can get. This is a 3.5 inch, so I'm cutting it pretty good. Pretty good set. Oh, you're so welcome, Shay. They come in a 5-pack, and I think I ordered like 4 or 5 of them, and I like them. And they have sort of glitter in the middle, which makes them even better. All right. I know, it's too bad we all don't live closer together. We could play games. I would love to do it. So I'm just going to take this piece and sort of figure out where the center is before I stick it down too hard. Again, I don't really want to lose the shape of it. So try not to press too hard on the, where I put the weave on the bottom. So I use this little star tip. I learned this from Susan at the Delighted Pumpkin. And she uses this little star tip. Let's see again, see if I can not mess the pattern up. And she just takes it and just sort of turns it. I'm gonna set this on the ground on the table so I don't try not to tear the pattern up. But it ends up looking like that. It's just got a little, gives you a little texture to it. You can, Joan, just send me your, oh no, I already have your address. You're all right. Will you just send me a message, Joan, so I can remember? We've played that game. You read a book or anything and pick a couple of words every time someone says the word. That's funny too. So many games. So this is an easy way to get texture. I use the tweezers sometimes too, and the scissors, and I get tired of doing that. So this, I saw Susan do this not too long ago, and it was a great way to get texture on it. Oh, on a fondant page. I know, Jan. Move back to Boone. And then we could visit, because I love coming up there. I don't know how far you are. You might not be too far in West Virginia. And so I'm just going to go around the edges and try not to touch the border. It's down there, and try not to mess up the other. Hi, Maricela. How are you? I have my gingerbread. I'm supposed to have gingerbread pajamas on, but it's too cold here. So I put on my sweatshirt. Oh yeah, Kathleen, I hear you with that. But I've used scissors and tweezers and all sorts of things, and this is by far the easiest. I actually have 3 tips. I don't know, the other 2 are in the other room that I use that, if you look closely, they just have a slightly different pattern, but, so that's what it looks like when you get it all done. I think it looks pretty cute. So let's see, I'm gonna lose this is a 2D tip if anybody wants it. I'm good. Thank you, Marcella. Look, I hate these little bugs. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make candles, so I need some purple. I'm not very good at worms. Never been very good at worms. But you've heard of Hi, Wendy. I love that nutcracker that you did. Oh, banana pudding? I'm 4 hours and 40 minutes from you. That's not too far. How far are you off 81? Oh, I guess I better take the rings off. We didn't put up very many decorations this year. The kids are, I have a daughter and son-in-law about 30 minutes from us. And they're going to his mom's. They've got my 2 little grandbabies. I'll see them another time, but my son's in Pennsylvania, so we're going there this weekend. So we only put up a tree. Andy did the tree. And we did put the Moravian Star up because I'm in North Carolina. Although I think, do y'all put a Moravian Star up? We're right on 77 on the West Virginia-Ohio border. Y'all put Moravian Stars up? Somebody I saw, I can't remember who it was, it was beautiful, all kinds of, oh, you're over 4 hours from 81, yeah. She had all kinds of nutcrackers and all kinds of stuff in her. Oh, you did, Debbie? Oh, how nice. How nice. Are your sons, are they near you or do they have to travel? How far you have to go? My kids and oh, nice, Helen. Oh, send me a picture. I'd love to see pictures of Christmas decorations. My kids in Pennsylvania just moved into a house. I have 2 grandbabies here, about 30 minutes from me in High Point. And that's my daughter. My son and daughter-in-law are having their first in April. Oh, that's not too bad, Debbie. My daughter's in High Point. She's about 30 minutes. Whoops. Taylor's about 7 hours. But is what it is. I love Halloween and I love Christmas. Y'all don't watch me do this. I'm terrible at this. I need somebody do a class on this. Not me. Sometimes I twist it too tight. Hi, Brenda. Oh, I bet that's beautiful, Regina. Wendy, teach a class on these. You're pretty good at these, aren't you? Oh, Haynes Mall. Yes, Haynes Mall. I know where Sears was in Haynes Mall is now I'm part of Novant Health. Oh, you did? She did, Karen? I'll have to go find it. Now Novant Health has taken over the whole space where Sears is, and Truist Bank is, I think it's Truist, is at the other end. So figure out which, obviously where your front is, that's going to be my front, and which side you want the handle on. You're probably going to have 2 seams anyway. So once you get it rolled, I stick part at the top and make a little loop of some sort. It's probably going to stick at the top and then stick down at the bottom. And then I cut this off. Sometimes I turn this into, if I have extra, I turn it into a candy cane. Sometimes I save it. Sometimes I mix it together to make a lighter purple. Oh my gosh, Helen, you can come to my house. Yes, JCPenney is still in the middle, and Belk is still there. Dillard's is still there. Thank you, Wendy. It's just the luck of y'all. Y'all are like taking your car to a car shop. I think this is too long. I'm gonna do it anyway. Thank you. I keep doing it. I keep practicing. I might have to go find your video. See, let me make sure it's straight up. So I'm just gonna take a toothpick. Anything that might move, I always use a toothpick for. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Well, I think it was, I don't know what happened tonight. It doesn't usually look like that, but I'll take it. It's a win. I'll take it. Maybe I should just make them all the time with y'all. So if the clay is dry, you should put more glue on it than I just did. But because this clay is wet, it'll stick with just a little bit of glue to hold the toothpick in. So there's a little handle. I won't do this till it's dry, but on this handle, I put a little chocolate heart. Down here. So, but I won't do that till it's dry. I just sort of accumulated stuff. So, I'm going to work on the gingy next, but on the top of this, I made some graham crackers. They're just made out of clay, so they bend. I like them. So when this is dry, I'll just sort of lay 2 graham crackers down and glue them down to the top in some kind of fashion. And then, as you can see here, I'm going to work on the gingy, but the gingy sits on top of the graham crackers. And then I just decorated around with pieces of chocolate. These are made out of resin. I made them out of resin a while back. And little ribbons and marshmallows that I made out of clay. This is whatever you have. I was trying to make like a s'more. So I'm gonna set this aside. Again, I'm just gonna let this dry before I actually get the whole thing together. All right. So what time is it? Gosh, it's already 10 of 9. Okay, so I just have 2 little balls. Sometimes my gingy is fatter than other times. I like fat little gingies. Sometimes I make her out of a cookie dough color. Sometimes it's out of this darker color. So I make her out of darker color. Oh, you used to work for Belk? Yes, it's still there. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Regina. Thank you, Wendy. Leanne. All right, let's see. Cover this. What are y'all working on next? I'm sort of done with Christmas. I got obsessed with Halloween. I stayed on Halloween too long. And I've been working on Christmas, but I'm done with Christmas. I'm ready to get on to. So again, this is this particular styrofoam ball has got a really rough texture to it, so you don't need glue. If you use something that has a smooth texture, you need to use a little bit of glue. Y'all probably already know that, but the smooth texture, it just slides off. So I'm just gonna cut this and see if I can get both. This right here. I do like these cute little gingies, however. They're a winter thing, right? Oh, what are you making, Wendy? Are all of your gifts homemade? I'll tell you one more thing too. As you roll this out, I always push mine up to the top and then I cut off the top with a knife sometimes. I mean a scissors sometimes, several times. Be careful when you're doing that because the styrofoam ball covering comes off in the clay. So you may end up with, I end up with a bag of clay that has this styrofoam in it, and I use it for fillers that are going to be inside, like when I make legs, if I make legs out of styrofoam and I need to fill in the cracks and it's going to be under some other clay, and so it won't matter whether it has a little styrofoam in it or not. Good for you, Wendy. I used to do paper crafting and did it with Debbie from Paper Sweeties. And I used to make all my Christmas cards. And now I'm into this, so I don't even make. I think that's, my family loves to get handmade stuff. So I roll this in my hands, roll it on the table, roll it wherever there's a flat surface. Yes. Do you still make your Christmas cards, Debbie? I need to get back to that. I have all my Copic markers, and I got rid of a lot of paper crafting stuff. Oh yeah, 80. Yeah, that's a lot. No. I love this too much. I don't want to take time away from, I got a little air in there. I don't want to take time away from this to make cards because I love this. A little air bubbles. Paper Sweeties. Debbie has some of the cutest paper crafting stuff. Treasures. I know, that's what Andy said. We got a Christmas card from somebody, or somebody wants our address, and we need to go get Christmas cards and send them out. And I said, yes, we do, and we never did. Terrible. I should have. Not enough time. Okay, it's gonna be the bottom right there. I'm just gonna stick this on a skewer for a minute on what would be the bottom. Set that over there. So I'm gonna cover this. This is the little head. I need to retire is what I need to do. And that would give me way more time. To do this, but not quite there yet. I also use water sometimes. I think I've said that before, where seams are, don't soak it, but it won't hurt anything. Getting your hand wet a little bit or putting a little water on it. What's y'all's favorite time of year? Is Christmas your favorite time of year? Wendy, how did you get the idea for the present wall? That's the coolest wall ever. Y'all got so quiet. Sometimes also I cut off the, I use my styrofoam cutter and I make the bottom flat on the head and the body so that it sits. Summer and Christmas. I love summer. I know, Jan. I'm always sending big hugs and prayers for you to get all better. Okay, so I got their little head. It all used to be filled with all different What do you do when you take when you take all that down? You should put birthday presents up or something. Letter P's. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. We love fall here in Illinois. We have 4 seasons, spring and fall. That's funny. Apparently we're having winter in North Carolina. It is cold. All right, so I'm going to put her little head on. Where her face. Then you got to sort of figure out where her face is going to be. I'm going to do it like that. So I have purple eyes. I know, Debbie. When I got up this morning and it was 12 degrees, I was, what in the world? I can keep from messing her up. Where are you, Wendy? No, that didn't work. I'm not sure it's not freezing everywhere. There it goes. You're already tripping her first. Awesome. 21, Regina. That's ridiculous. So I just put a little super glue where I want the eyes. Sometimes I make her head sticking up or his head sticking up. Sometimes it's straight on. I guess it depends on what mood. And then I have lots of little tools. I have this tool. This is my favorite tool in the whole wide world. Sometimes I use this. Oh, New Jersey. Yes, ma'am, it's cold up there. 23. You're on the coast, Debbie. Man. 1 degree. I know. It's supposed to be like 57 or something here on Wednesday. And so I'm just going to give it some little character around her little eyes. Again, sometimes I use a toothpick. Sometimes I use this tool from Glitz and Glue. Sometimes I use my little pointer. Whatever I sort of have close. Sometimes I put eyelashes on her. I bought these. I don't know if y'all have ever used these. I'm going to try these. I bought these at the Dollar Tree. I figured it can't hurt. They were just $1. So I'm going to try some of those. Let's see. And I have a little smile tool. I'll give her a little smile. I will tell you, word of warning, if your clay is really thin and you Utah. Ooh, nice, Lisa. Utah's beautiful. What? Florida, it's 52. Wow, I would take it. If you press too hard with the tool, you will see the white from the styrofoam. So just be careful with your little smile tools. I'm just putting a little tiny drop of blue, and I have little tiny purple. Peppermints for the corner of the mouth. She's so cute. And I'm gonna make her I just didn't pull the comb down, did I? Make her a pink nose. We went to, my son was in the Air Force, and he was stationed in Montana at one point, and we decided to go see him, and I took my mom and Taylor's other grandmother, and we flew into Salt Lake City, and I bet it has, Tammy. We flew into Salt Lake City and rented a car and drove from Salt Lake City all the way up through Yellowstone and all, and ended up in Montana. And then when we left Montana, we drove across Idaho to Seattle. So we got to see a lot of the country, and it was beautiful. Thank you, Regina. It was one of the best trips, I think. We had a really good time. But gosh, the country out there is the Tetons and Utah and oh my gosh. I'm just putting another toothpick in for her nose. Again, anything that has the potential to move. Or slide around. Sometimes I put 2 toothpicks in to hold her arms in, but anyway, that's her whole face. I like big noses too. Okay, so I'm gonna not one hand, I'm not do this without hurting her. Oh, gosh. It is beautiful. It was a fun trip. I had 2 old ladies in the car. But it was great fun. So, in the interest of time, we're going to move forwards, and then if we have time, we'll move backwards. I'm going to set her down a minute and work on her hat. If I can stick her over there where she's. Get all my stuff out of the way here. Okay, so you can use, I learned this, Lydia does this, and I had never really tried it before, and I decided I wanted to, and so I took 5 little balls. You could take 3, these are 1 1/8 inch. I think on the one I already did, I used 1 inch balls, but I didn't have any more of them, and so I just glued them together. Yeah, runaway Gingy body, that's exactly right, Regina. I didn't have any more 1 inch balls, and I glued them together. I don't actually remember if Lydia did that or not, but I glued them together so they wouldn't move. When I first tried it, they were moving. Do y'all do a lot of Valentines? There's so many parts of the United States that are just beautiful. I thought it was interesting. It seemed like when we were out there in the mountains that, here everybody wants to be up in the mountains looking down, and there everybody's down in the valleys looking up. I don't know if that's true all the way through the Rocky Mountains, but it certainly seemed like it. I think the terrain in the Tetons and that are not probably conducive to building houses, but it was certainly very beautiful in a different way. Tammy, you're working on Valentine's? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do something different. You need more Valentine's decorations, Brenda? Man, the cats. We have a dog and 2 cats, and I fight animal here all the time. So, I used this last time, so there's a set of these that came in all different sizes that I love. That were made by Crafty Ma'am, and they have a scallop on one side and straight on the other side. But perfect for larger stuff. So I just sort of tried to figure out, you need to end up sort of with a band around this on the bottom. And so I tried to sort of figure out about what size that would be. Cut out to go around this so I wouldn't have so much mess. Oh my gosh, Tammy, since July, you never get tired of it. I got so stuck on Halloween. I did, oh good, Joan. Oh, I love Seattle. Oh, I want to do a cruise to Alaska, Regina. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, good, Joan. I love this set. Okay, now you and those animals are going to have to shut that door. Right.
It's right there.
I don't know if I can show this on the camera. So I'm just going to sort of put it in the middle, and I'm just going to pull these up. I did not put glue on mine last time in case I had to move them. Lydia says you just want to sort of bend it up like you're making almost like a waffle. Oh yeah. Oh, you are, Joan? I would love to go to Alaska. My mother-in-law said they went on an Alaskan cruise and they were in the middle of the Glacier Bay and they turned off all the lights and engines in the boat, in the cruise ship, and you could hear the ice cracking and falling, and that was so cool. I remember her talking about that and that I always wanted to go. Anyway, so you're just going to bend this in, and what you want to end up with is everything pulled together sort of neatly on the bottom. And so I just started sort of pushing it in, trying not to get finger dents. Again, I didn't glue it so I could move it a little bit better. And you want to end up with, I think, what Lydia calls broccoli, which this looks pretty much like broccoli. And of course, so you just keep, it's pretty easy to do, you just keep pulling it around like that until you have sort of this broccoli looking thing. I have a tool, it's really like a sewing tool, that you can make. I'm not going to do it facing you because I'll mess it up. You can make marks, whatever you've got. This came from Amazon. If you want the link, I can send it to you, but be happy to. But you can just sort of make the parts of what would make a baker's hat. I'm trying to hold it without. So, don't set it down on its lid because the top will get flat. You'll lose that. Oh, sea otters. How fun. So I always set it down on its stalk so that you don't get that up on the top. Sea otters. That's so fun. Who's been on a cruise? Where'd you go? I love cruising. We went last, I guess it's been over a year ago, last September, out of Baltimore to Bermuda and spent 3 days in Bermuda, and that was a lot of fun. Did you see whales? Oh gosh, I hate when I do that. try that over. Ooh, Debbie, the Bahamas twice. I'd like to do that too. We ought to have a pink frosting Divas cruise and go somewhere fun. We went to Alaska twice. Yeah, I'd like to do Alaska too. So all I'm doing is now is making the band that's on the hat, and you can make it as thick as you would like. You can put a you can put oh, you're doing the Bermuda cruise in May. I'd go with you. Hey, Lolly and Pops. I saw your post today with lots of cute stuff. I did some How are you? You're making so many cute things. I don't know how long this is going to have to be, so I'm just going to... Oh, how fun. I don't... What? You want to cruise in a Kellogg cornflake cereal box? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. This is almost my first time doing a live. I've only done it a couple times. Oh, she fell over. I've only done it a couple times. I'm glad. You should come back every Monday night. Usually Amy's here, and we have our little duo thing going, and I just love her, but she's had some knee surgery, and I call it the grout. The gout has kicked back in, and so she's in a little bit of pain. Okay, so you're just gonna, on this broccoli, bottom part of this broccoli right here, 40 years, Debbie. That's amazing. I think we talked on one of our lives one night about how long everybody had been married. And okay, so figure out where you want the front. I think. I don't know. I think that'll be my front. So start your band in the back and just wrap it around. Again, my clay's wet. If you do this when it's dry, you're going to have to use some glue, but my clay's wet, so it's sticking pretty well. And then you have this cute little band with your little broccoli underneath. You can put ruffles on it if you would like to have ruffles underneath her head. Let's see, I really just need to put her together. I think I'm gonna do what I said I was not gonna do. Thank you, Joe. I'm gonna put it together because I gotta put the hat on. So I'm just gonna glue, again, these are made out of clay. I'm just going to sort of figure out where I want them. I'll glue these. When I started all this, I used to make everything out of plaster Paris. Did y'all make stuff out of plaster Paris? I use resin a lot now, but I don't make things out of plaster Paris so much. Hey, Lori. Hey, Alyssa. I'm glad you caught us live too. Copy live. Thank you. Hi, Crystal. Lisa, it's so easy. Just that I tried several of them before, and gluing the styrofoam balls together for me was the game changer, because then it stays put and you can just bend. So I put them together yesterday so they would be dry, and that was sort of the game changer. So I'm going to put her together, and then I'll put her arms and stuff on later. Also, because the graham crackers are made with clay, you can put toothpicks through them or whatever to hold your gingy on. So I'm just going to push that down in the styrofoam. If I can. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I need to get the hat set. So you can put her wherever you want her to sit, on top of the graham crackers. She might need a little bit more glue in there. Leave it on the floor. Hi, Kimberly Flores. How are you? What you been doing? I hope you do it, Lisa. If you do it, send me a picture. It was really easier than I thought it was going to be once I glued these together. So you just sort of got to figure out where it's going to sit. Again, toothpicks are your best friend. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, I would love to see a picture. I love seeing if y'all do stuff what you do. I love seeing your Christmas decorations and whatever you got going on. All right, let's see here. I have this black pair of pants I have on. Oh, you've been Christmas shopping all day? Good for you. I've got to do that. I have this black pair of pants on that I wear all the time when I'm crafting. They've got glue wiped all over them. I don't even wash them anymore. Pretty loose. I might need a better anchor. But anyway, I need to put arms and stuff on her, so I think she's pretty cute. I think I'm going to let her dry before I get too much farther. She's getting a little wobbly. Anyway, I think she's pretty cute. She just needs some arms and some legs. And thank you. And then I have this is the little mold that makes these cute little bows. It's got these little polka dots. So I'll make her a little bow. Oh, she's so cute. They look so cute together. Look at them. They're like quite the pair. And then I'll put the gingy stuff around her arms. And then I use Nuvo drops. Debbie used to use these a lot with paper, but they work great. They're little crystal drops, but they keep their shape. So if you put it on like her cheeks right here, when you let go, it doesn't run down her face, that it holds the form. So, and you can get these all over the place, and they come in different colors. But thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Debbie, Lori. Debbie loves Nuvo crystal drops too. I know she uses them. Oh yeah, yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. So anyway, it's 9:30. I guess I should let y'all go, although I always have such a great time with y'all. So if you make one of these, send me a picture. I'm going to have to get her some more toothpicks so she's sitting upright a little bit better. But anyway, they're fun. And then I just put Nuvo drops on her hat and her nose and her hands and her feet and just try to give her a little extra. And then again, so I have these sprinkles that had little gingerbread houses in them. So I pulled the gingerbread houses out and I put them around the border. And then I put little gingerbreads on the marshmallows too. And then one on the top. So lots of little Nuvo drops and gingerbread and whatever you've got. I'm sure would be really cute. You made your first clay project today? Oh, Tanya's so smart. Oh, send me a picture, Crystal. Send me a picture, send me a picture. These are the drops. Let me see who asked that question. I'm going to knock her over before it's all over. Oh, Joan uses them too. These are their little Nuvo drops, and they come in different colors. And these are white, and so they just are, they're a little like, I can't do it on my finger very well, but they're a little like paint, but they hold their form. They don't drip, and they dry. You should, however, make sure it's the last thing you put on because they do need to probably dry overnight. So you don't touch it, you'll smear them. And they probably need a little something on their hat, maybe something on the top of their hat. But oh, Kimberly, you absolutely, they're so cute. I was gonna make a pink one too. I thought after I made it, I'm going to do a purple one tonight, and then I'm going to work on a magenta pink one. You absolutely can have the green one. They're too fun. Anyway. All right. I guess I ought to let you go. I've been on an hour and a half. I love hanging out with y'all on Monday nights, though. And next week, I think, is the last Christmas one. I think we're working on something Santa next week. I don't know whether that's a secret or not. You too, Jan. You just keep feeling better, my friend. I watched you today too. I was at work. I'm at work, and I'm trying to be quiet. And I was in a meeting, and I was watching stuff, watching y'all. So I can't really be on my computer commenting. What did I do with that mold? Oh, here it is. I might have one of these, Joan. Let me look before you do anything. But I had several of these, but it's this sort of basket weave. I'm glad you got to pop in too. I hope you'll pop in again. Amy and I are usually here every Monday night. Thank you, Regina. Kathleen, thank you. Joan, let me see if I've got one if you want one. But thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great night, and hopefully I'll get to see you next Monday night before Christmas. If you got any questions or anything, and if you make one or you make anything, send me pictures. I love seeing pictures of everything. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I love y'all. Miss you, Amy. Bye.